I moved again, but I think this time it was really good for me because it forced a reset in my brain, and I really needed that to get out of my head and to get inspired to create again. It was weird seeing everything in my old office get packed up because that was a big space. I had everything displayed, and to take it all down, it just started to feel empty. It felt weird. But I did downsize my yarn stash by a lot. I had, I think, like 8 clear plastic totes in the garage that were filled with yarn from old projects or kit boxes that I was just hanging on to. They were filled with whips and some seasonal finished crochet projects that I just didn't have anywhere to put them. So I went through all of it and I purged hard. I ended up giving most of it to my teenage neighbor who dabbles with crochet. She was really excited. I thought I did a pretty good job of downsizing and letting stuff go, knowing, as a crochet yarn hoarder, it's hard to let stuff go, right? But I knew that I was gonna have less space to put things in this new house. So I was letting stuff go and I was feeling really optimistic about it, especially since my biggest challenge moving here to this new house was where to fit all of my stuff. I mean, I had only so much space designated for my work area, and it was a big question, it was a big challenge, like how was I going to pull this off? So I got the whole downstairs area, like I got the downstairs front office, which is like located right there. But upon walking into that office for the first time, I could immediately tell that it was gonna be too small for me to put all of my yarn, all of my crochet supplies, all of my recording supplies, like my desk here, my computer, like everything, it was not gonna fit. And I was not gonna get rid of all my yarn in order to make it fit. So it's like, we've got to come up with a solution. The problem is that I have too much stuff. I have so much stuff. In this house that we're in now, it has 0 places for me to just put random stuff. I needed to either buy organizational shelves or I needed to buy, places to put things. So when I was thinking about the organizational unit that I was going to need for all of the stuff that I had, I wanted this organizational unit to be customizable so that way it could adjust with me as my project needs would change. I also wanted to be able to add doors to the bottom of it so I could hide the messes or the whips or the scrap yarn stuff. I wanted to hide things. I also wanted the top part to be very aesthetically pleasing. Again, this space is supposed to inspire creativity. It's supposed to inspire my pattern designs, my YouTube videos, my crochet club workshop ideas. I need the top to look very pretty. And I think I found what I was looking for at IKEA. There was this really cool customizable bookcase thing that I was like, great, this is gonna be perfect. And I fell in love with their new oak effect color. I was like, this is warm, it's calming, it's formal. It checked all the boxes. I was like, perfect. This is great. I was very inspired, very excited. Now I measured the space to see what I was working with, how wide I could get, how tall I could get, so I could design the bookcase, to maximize how much I could get out of it, right? I added the doors, which is great, and it did have the ability to have shelves that could move and be customizable, change as I change. And so I was really excited that I found something that was so close to what I had already wanted in my brain. So I placed my order right away for pickup. Thankfully, we had a vehicle that was big enough to load all of those boxes into, because it was a lot of boxes. And some of them were really long. So I was just extremely grateful that we had a vehicle that we could load everything up into, because that is the con part. Something that isn't great about IKEA is assembly is required for almost everything that you buy there. Now, when we got home, I cleared everything out of that office space so that way I could have room to build the bookshelves. And then I also cleared the spot where I was going to put the bookshelves as I built them, where I would put them. And this was all me. I was the only one building this bookshelf. And it felt like it took forever because of that. I mean, it wasn't hard. It just took forever, and it was just me, right? So my thumb started to get This thumb started to get really sore, and I accidentally stabbed myself with the screwdriver in my hand right there. Just kind of making it, yeah, it was a process, it was a thing. But what did I do? I just threw on a Band-Aid and I kept going, because this had to be built to, clean up my chaos, clean up all of the stuff that needed a home. Now, my vision for this bookshelf or organizational unit was to have a place where I could display my crochet books. I wanted to display my yarn bowls. I wanted a place for my favorite crochet hook and accessory pieces to make it look pretty, right? Aesthetically pleasing. Wanted to put plants and some decor pieces on there. And of course, yarn, right? I have a lot of yarn, so I needed to make sure there was enough room, enough cubbies available for me to place all my yarn. Now, there was a moment when I realized that my bookshelf/organizational unit, it wasn't going to be big enough. And I couldn't believe it. I was like, what? This thing is huge, all these shelves, and I can't place all of my yarn in it. So at that point, I did create a Gots to Go bin and a couple of bins for finished projects that I was gonna display, but there was no room. I couldn't display them. So I put those in a bin for storage, and I did pack those things up in the garage. I also didn't have room to put all of my whips in the cupboards like I wanted. I wanted all my whips to be organized in like little cubbies. I have too many whips. Moving actually forced me to confront how many whips I actually have, and it was not fun. I was like, what? This was embarrassing. I've come to realize that I think I'm a serial project starter. I love to start projects, I love to start things, but I really struggle to finish them, get it past the finish line right there. If you're like that, please comment in the comment section below, serial project starter, so that maybe I can feel like I'm not alone in this. But now, I don't have a place to hide my whips anymore. I'm forced to either finish them up or pass them along, because there's no extra place for me to hide these whips, to place these whips. They've gotta go, or I've got to decide to wrap them up. At this moment right now, I am holding on to all of the whips that I found, but as I continue to stare at them on the floor, I'm starting to feel like I could see myself just saying, forget it. I'd rather start something new, start playing with a brand new yarn than finish up something that's been in the whip pile for years. So I think I'm coming to terms with letting some stuff go. Which is big for me. Now, once all these whips are cleared out of the space, I think it's going to be a very pretty space that I'm gonna be happy with. It's gonna be so close to that zen space that I'm looking for. This could be that creative workroom that I've been dreaming of for a very, very long time. I still need to find a good chair and a rug to complete the space, but I'm willing to wait to find those pieces, to find the ones that are just right. You know what I'm talking about? I don't want to force it and then get something and then find something later that's like, that would have been perfect. No, I'm willing to wait. But I've been considering crocheting my own rug. Thought about it, the thought crossed my mind. So let me know your thoughts, what you think. Should I just wait to buy a rug, or should I make my own rug? For years, I've wanted a space that makes me excited to come in it and start creating, to get creative. I haven't ever had that. I've had a space that, I had to join all this recording stuff in it. I wanted a place where the world would just disappear and I could clear my head and I could design without having any distractions around me. To me, this new office workspace that I am creating, it's where every future crochet project, every future crochet course, pattern book, workshop idea, that is where it's all gonna start from. And so hopefully this space helps me even create better videos for you to watch, right? So I'm hoping that it just does great things for my brain, and I'm really excited and really looking forward to it. Now this room, it's not finished forever. And knowing me, I'm probably gonna rearrange those shelves like a billion times. I'm not even joking. I'm sure I'm gonna be in there every couple months, just taking everything off, rearranging shelves and putting everything back on. So it's not going to be finished forever, and it's also going to evolve and adapt with me and my crochet journey, which is really nice. I'm really excited about that. But for now, I'm just really excited to finally sit down and start crocheting again.